So, hey everybody, my name is Kalle Slaap, watchmaker from the Netherlands, and you're watching live watchmaking here on YouTube. All the settings, and there we go, the Heuer AquaRacer, caliber 5, we've come to that. The outside, real bulky, heavy, lovely watch, well worn, gonna be okay. The inside is gonna be a surprise. So let's see for the live chat. Hey there I am, South Carolina, Scunthorpe, Watch Whisperer. Kilian, leuk dat je erbij bent, man. Okay, first thing first, some coffee, because again, caliber 5, the inside, brace yourself. There's gonna be some surprises here. So, hey everybody. Oh well, Dolly Parton just passed away. Aww. Cheers. Hey Terry, Bluesman. Rob, leuk man. Ivana, Slovakia, of course. Ahoy. Hey Montezuma, Birmingham. Oh well. Hey Stalebak. From Norway. I just heard your name from Jurian. Buonasera, Catalina. Boo-hoo from New York. Hey, Philip, hi there. PJ. A wet Ireland, Nigel. Raining for the first time in a month. Yeah, oh well. And Nigel, if I may ask, what part of Holland, of Ireland are you? I think I've asked before, but I forgot. Wisconsin is there, everybody's there. Remember your post on the questions on the forum? Yeah, thank you so much for reminding. Cheers. So, the AquaRacer. Again, the outside I really, really love. It's got the Cyclops. I promised to the clients to fill in the numbers again. We've got the beautiful stuff for that. Clean it up. As I remember, non-polish. Sure, no problem. But then, there's a but. There's a huge but with this AquaRacer. Again, nothing, well, politics. I'll try to be nice. No, I'm not trying to be nice. The thing which is an issue over tonight, and the issue is there that it says caliber 5. Again, I'm not bashing the watch, the brand, nothing, no problem whatsoever. But the caliber 5 for me is an issue. Because you see so many pictures of this lovely model AquaRacer on the internet from the outside, and huge heritage, Heuer, especially Heuer, the Carrera, the Monza, the Monaco, this AquaRacer. There's several more, but now, here, this is the issue for me. Call me old-fashioned, but now, yes, it is original. Yes, we had to check if it wasn't a replica, a fake. It says even on the rotor, it says caliber 5 with pride. But then, who are you kidding if you just use a Solita movement? Nothing wrong with Solita. Swiss made, it's an ETA clone. But you suggest something else. And for me, that is troublesome. Hey. This is exceptional that the fine regulator is so much to one side. We always do it. The fine regulator in the middle, because there is plenty of, you get a perfect timing just from there. We don't hardly ever use that. What are your feelings about the Caliber 5? Hey, Happy Badger! 5 gifts. Oh, thank you so much. That is so nice. Oh, wow. Cool. And here it's interesting. There is something going on. Please let me hear your thoughts on the Caliber 5 issue, but because the only thing they done for now, to my knowledge, is just engrave the rotor with Caliber 5. Oh well. First remove the rotor so we can have a look. Hey, already some specs and some... I hope I can make it visible with a new camera. There. You see the darker spots? Tiny bit of metal there. Yeah. There's my carbon tip. Not to leave any marks there. Well, from this side I cannot see any changes to the movement. It is there. And for me, but that's just personal, is that plastic ring. If you want to be a serious watch brand, you don't do a plastic ring. So when you order, you can order better finished on parts. Yeah, true. Well, there is number one. Number two. I remove these beforehand because in a moment the movement is coming out from the back with the dial side up. So it's harder to remove those screws. And I don't have the watch resting on the dial. And while we're at it, I'm going to open the dial feed retainers. First things first. Let's remove the automatic winding module. Let's have a look on the movement itself. Why? There is no need whatsoever to call it Caliber 5. And so people make the assumption it is something special. Look at that here. It is definitely in need of some TLC. And just around there must be something visible. Look at that. You can see the filings, you can see the, well, wear and tear if I do the wiggle test. Yeah. Do you see it? The pivot can move in the jewel. I'm sure that is worn. Oh. The crown. I've got some hay fever, so in a moment I have to blow my nose. Maybe you can hear it. I'm just rotating the crown by the microphone. There, here. I hope that's audible. It's just some lack of lubrication in the tube for the crown. And so no power in the mainspring. And let's check, triple check for the security. There. The click with this one, of course, it's a clone of the 2824. And here is the click on the winding wheel and not on the ratchet wheel. But if we pull back, so there's the click, there is the winding wheel. So now nothing is inhibiting the ratchet wheel. Could be worse. Remove that one first so we know absolutely sure there's no power on the mainspring. Just that one. That makes life so much easier. There we go. Just this old grease. Look at that. Interesting. Nou, kom op. There. Do it like this. One moment, please. So much better. it is live watchmaking, so there we go. I had to blow my nose. Well, what's next? D. Very curious about the state of the pivot of the escape wheel you just saw moving back and forth. Interesting. Well, now I can remove the crown. Oh, with this one, of course, and that is slightly my, well, call it, let's be nice, suggestion to Sellita. This is Sellita 200, Swiss made, but it is an ETA copy. Not too many interchangeable parts with the revisions. Can be a real problem if you put ETA parts in this Sellita. But there is an issue with the original ETA 2824, and that is the sliding pinion underneath here, which is sliding on the square of the winding stem. When the watch is done, the movement is running perfectly and you want to case it. If you case it in the winding position, so with the sliding pinion to this side, if you place your winding stem through the case, so you have to get it out, it is pushing the sliding pinion sideways, and then it will block your winding stem. I'm sure many of you seen this problem, been there, done that. So if you case a Sellita 200 or an ETA 2824, case it in the date setting position or a hand setting position. Maybe even better. The sliding pinion is then more stable, and it's far more easier to put your winding stem in. My issue with Sellita, yeah, it is an issue, is that they copied the ETA movements and they copied this design flaw. So if you spend billions on the factory and on your product, why not improve the stuff you are copying? They left that design flaw because, simple as that, it is. And they copy that as well. And then I think, well, what are you doing? Are you just a copying brand, or are you watchmakers? But that's just me. Please feel free to disagree at any moment. There. It would be, yeah, don't make any marks or scratches there. I know I have the original tools, but I think they're horrible. It is incredibly stuck. Why? This usually works. Yeah, there we go. Again, soft material, not leaving any marks. That is so important in watchmaking. And again, on this side. Hey, this one is so much easier. Interesting. Well, nothing blocking the dial, the dark bit over there. So now it's easy to turn it over, and when we remove the hands, the dial will come off by itself. Let's do that. No force, no stress. The dial is lovely, the hands are readable, it is a bulky watch, just lose caliber 5 and there's nothing wrong with, and lose the plastic ring. Yeah. Show some pride in your watchmaking. Are there any questions I missed? Goedenavond, Amanda. Hey, Claire Lee. Een Elder. Leuk dat je bij bent, man. Pieter Sweden. Stockholm. Ah, Gamelstan. Cheers. So, any questions? But no one said you can't buy... Oh, yeah. Of course. A dirty looking jewel. Yeah. Taulis, absolutely. So plastic parts do mean you are not a serious company? Did anybody tell Psycho? Excellent point. Excellent point. Lovely. But Seiko and the plastic parts are in a different price category. They're not assuming anything. Espresso, definitely, yeah. And now they are implying, but not, that caliber 5 is something special. And it isn't. Again, doesn't affect the quality. But yeah, maybe it's just me being grumpy. Could be. Delicate dial, so I opt for these, nice and wide, so not too much pressure in one surface, and a lot of control in the force you're using. Again here, latex, nice and stretchy, going over, so I'm not actually touching the dial, and the hands, if they're really stuck, they stay in one place. For me, the safest way. And now really, really close to the pivot. Yeah. If you're not close to the pivot, you are bending the hands, the top part. Maybe even the dial comes off. Need some persuasion. Oh, and of course the check if the dial is still centered. And it is. Lovely centered. Like this. There. That is the most common problem with quartz watches. If they are running slow or behind, it's not coming from the movement. It's almost always the dial off center, and then it's running slow. The markers are beautiful. Do you see the... Because they are constructed like this, they reflect the light wherever the light is coming from. Because you have a reflective side over there and then on the other side there. So it really sparkles. It's beautiful. It's not all bad. Okay. Yeah, nothing is stopping the movement. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Some production marks, but that's the back of the dial. No problem with that. Lovely dial with a beautiful reflection. There we go. So, shall I just stop being grumpy about the caliber 5? Maybe that's just better for everyone, but... Oh, some exciting news. If you follow us on Instagram, Chronoglide, this coming Sunday we'll be joining the Holthinrichs rally. And maybe, do I have to sign in? Elders zou jij Holthinrichs willen typen. Ik denk wel dat je, dat je weet hoe je het schrijft. Holthinrichs met CH op het eind. We are joining their rally in Geneva for the Geneva Watch Days. And that is, love the rant. It is a rally for old cars. Not just old, but fun cars. And we're gonna join a Holthinrichs brand. And I'm going in my Triumph Dolomite Sprint. And Elmar in his Triumph TR7. If you watch it on Instagram, Holthinrichs, and we post some stuff, you can see some really nice stuff from Geneva Watch Days. And hopefully, not hopefully, next week live from Geneva. Yeah. And show you a bit more about the Geneva Watch Days, and you can join in the fun of the rally through the Alps. Well, because it's a caliber 5, I've got a Heuer movement holder. First gonna remove the date ring, and I cannot stop being annoyed about the caliber 5 issue. I'll try to behave. I promise. Is anybody surprised about the inside of this Heuer, or is it common known and no issue? Because it's a nice watch anyway. Could well be. And is anybody attending the Geneva Watch Days, maybe? Oh, Dolomite Sprint, DIY tuning. Oh, yeah. Gary, I see some experience. No rover, rocket sailing, no, no. The rover P5B is gone, but now I've got the Triumph Dolomite in the full rally trim. So with the roll bar in it and the 4-point thingies. Yeah. Drivers gather in Geneva, yeah. Lovely. Hey, RV. Hey, I hate to admit this a bit, but the Heuer Carrera chronograph, what got me interested in automatic watches, is stolen my to buy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And again, I love the model as well, but the implying I'm a bit allergic to, and that's just me. Maybe I should simply stop whining and. Zo. There. Okay. Okay. Let's have the positive view now. It is a Solita, a Swiss brand. And that means that there are no problems with the movement parts. Movement parts are even affordable. I tell this every single time. It looks like I'm holding the date ring, but if you look closely, it is hanging in my tweezer. So I'm not touching the printed part. It's just hanging. Look at that here, hanging on the sides. So I'm not touching the printed parts. There. Again, not leaving any marks. There we go. Yeah, Azan, very similar to the Amiga Constellation, yeah. A Bosch. Yeah, well, hey, Boulder Guide, and Mike, hi there. This Dolly Sprint, yeah. Just love that. Oiling the tag, yeah. I've got use of even some Doug Heuer stickers on the Dolomite. Come to think of it. So. Oh, and some other. Oh, this one was stuck on it. If you, yeah, well, you probably follow us on YouTube, and if you don't, well, please hit the like button and subscribe. We are. You've met Juriaan, the partner here in the workshop, and he's gonna make some content about the front end of the shop. So this is just horology and slow and me enjoying a watch. But Juriaan is going to make some more content for, well, let's say the collectors and people who don't have tools in their hands or a white coat on, but enjoy watches and enjoy collecting them. And he's going to share a whole lot of information and nice facts and myth busting. So you're probably going to see Juriaan a bit more on the socials and in the shorts. Oh, here. There. Yeah. Remember the sliding pinion issue of the original ETA 2824? And now they copied it. That is simply here. Underneath here is the yoke. there is the very short sliding pinion, and it can move a bit. So if you place your winding stem in there, the sliding pinion will move. The only thing they have to do is make it here a bit tighter so it cannot move. Simply elongate the sliding pinion just a bit and it cannot move. Or here on top, make sure the yoke is stationary, just like just about every single movement. It is a few settings on a few parts. You don't have to change the complete movement, but now you are copying a mistake. And that is just, yeah, come on. You're copying a design flaw. Even kijken, eventjes hieronder. There we go. Yeah. This bit is unstable in this movement, which makes it hard to case. Yeah. Slightly longer sliding pinion, problem solved. Yeah. It's either too short or not wide enough. That's it. Or, well, maybe I should blame ETA that it didn't solve the problem. Because this movement is originally based on an Eterna movement. Long time ago. But we service them as well. Here, So, nothing. Oh, here the balance stop. Let's remove the hair. There. Hey, look at that. Interesting. This is not that visible in my microscope. But here it is. Cool. What a peculiar place for lubrication. Strange. Or interesting. Again, here as well. There and there. There loads. Ooh. Oh well. Hoe gaan we hem hieruit krijgen? There. So this pivot really First thing first, let's center that one because that is just not done for a watchmaker, especially when it's perfectly serviced. We always leave that in the middle there. Don't really need it. Iets groter. Yeah. So yeah, the rally in the Alps. I'm going with the whole team. And attended Geneva Watch Days. So. Well, the rest, nothing out of the ordinary or strange. Yeah. So, pallet fork. Nice and dry on the pivots, which is a good thing. Yeah, I hope that's visible, that two function groups, the function group gear train and main barrel, if they just move together, it isn't moving nice. And here, you see, it stops so sudden, especially with the weight of the wheels. It just moves slowly and stop very slowly. It just isn't. Really want to see the state of the pivots. There. So. There. Oh, the acting function, the balance stop. Is here. Just was stuck to the. There. So simple and clever design. When the sliding pinion is moving in and out, so if you pull back your the crown in the hand setting position, the sliding pinion is moving forwards, and then just by this pivot, this is touching the balance rim, and it stops. So you can set your hands very accurately, or synchronize your watches to a mother clock. There is no Heuer improvement in this movement. So caliber 5 is just bullshit. Oh, here. Again, stops really sudden. I'm doing it here because now I can push the spoke, but my oiler is going in the recess. So not touching anything. Just look at that. loads of friction in the gear train here. So definitely in need of maintenance. And there, lift the bridge. And then see the state of the pivots. So, sorry, blow my nose again. And we're back. So, yeah, the state of the pivots. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's show you guys. There we are. Nothing wrong with that. Lovely state. And this pivot is hardly ever worn because there's so much surface area touching. Next one. Loads of lubrication. There we go. There. Could be worse. Even kijken hoor. Is it a trick of the light or... Hey? Is there a wobble in the wheel? I don't think it's a trick of the light. Do you see the reflection? I don't think the wheel is flat. Very hard to get it there. Very hard to get a focus under the microscope. I don't think it's a reflection of light. I think there's a slight wobble in the wheel. Not flat. That is uncommon, especially with the more modern. There we are. Yeah. Definitely gonna replace this wheel. And just the teeth are very hard to get a focus because it's such a small part, but even with the reflection of the teeth, very suspicious. Definitely gonna replace that one. To me, it just wasn't flat. Yeah, and this one is. Pivots seem okay. But so much friction in the gear train. Yeah. That black bit strange, all the small dots around it. A bit peculiar. And here plenty of lubrication, but the watch was running like, well, crap. Oh, and you saw the extra friction in the gear train. Interesting. Well, maybe nah. I don't think the wobble in the wheel is the root cause. But we clean it. Use the packwood in the rubies. Make it nice and clean. Clean all the pivots. Definitely replace the ground wheel. And then, yeah, have a perfect caliber 5. I'll stop whining. There. So, did I miss your hair or theirs? Probably theirs. Good morning, Bruce. Does a Mercedes drive you or bus had a driver? Hey, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit the like button. It's very important for the growth of our YouTube channel, Chronoglide. If you're interested in our weekend off and the rally, the vintage car rally in through the Alps, through Geneva, please have a look on our Instagram and on Holt Hinrichs Instagram. It's probably in the chat how you spell Holt Hinrichs. 3D printed watches. If you search for that, you find them immediately here in Delft, in the Netherlands. Well, yeah. Apart from my whining, very enjoyable stream. And yeah, to be honest, we can get this watch, well, like new, and we will. And so much easier to replace parts if they're just a bit iffy or suspicious. I still got some thoughts on the plastic part. That is just company greed, if I'm honest. But for the rest, lovely watch, and it's gonna run like new, and the clients are gonna really enjoy it. All of you, yeah, rip Dolly Parton, yeah, just heard. Oh, Holtirichs, Elder, dankjewel. Elder just spelled Holtirichs here in the chat. And they are the organizers, and they've got a lovely promotional team with beautiful shots and photos and films and stuff. Hey Steve, thank you so much. Antihistamine, that'll help with my runny nose. Hey, why don't you get a tour at Solita? Yeah, we're very close then. Hey, all of you, enjoy your evening, and lovely to have you here. And you in the chat makes a stream like this so enjoyable. Again, thank you for your attention.